Hey, what is up guys? Jeremy here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Xbox One Elite controller by Microsoft as they announced it at E3 yesterday. This controller looks absolutely crazy and it's really cool. So the first thing that's going to pop out to this controller to you is probably the D-pad. You guys see that it has kind of like that satellite dish looking D-pad. That is interchangeable, so if you do want to swap that out for the traditional D-pad, you can do so. But this new style D-pad looks like it would be extremely nice for like fighter games like Mortal Kombat, etc. So it has a really nice looking D-pad. And the one thing that they're going for with this controller is customization, is to be able to fully customize this controller, remap the buttons to do whatever you want them to do. And it just looks insane. It's really cool. The next thing that's going to pop out to you probably is the paddles on the bottom of the controller. Now this is going to, come into relation like a scuff controller. Basically, it's going to allow you to use the A, B, Y, and X buttons as paddles on the bottom of the controller. And of course, since this is fully customizable, you can remap the paddles to be whatever buttons you want them to be. This looks really cool because a scuff controller, at least for me, when I've purchased them, it's usually ends up being about $200. So it's not a cheap investment. But this controller is as customizable and actually more customizable than a scuff, and it is a bit cheaper. We'll get into the price at the end of this video. But anyways, you do have the paddles on the bottom of the controller in which you can fully customize. That way you can jump shot and drop shot in first-person shooters. And while we're on the topic of first-person shooters, you also do have the ability to switch on hair triggers for the trigger buttons. So if you want to, have that hair trigger for when you shoot your weapon, you can fire semi-automatic weapons a whole lot faster when it's a trigger, a hair trigger that is. So that's another really cool customization. Another great thing about this controller is you can change out the thumbsticks, and this is one of the things I'm very excited for. You do have two domed thumbsticks that the controller will come with, two middle-sized thumbsticks, and then two long thumbsticks, so that if you want to be very accurate with a very high sensitivity, let's say like Advanced Warfare, if you're sniping and you're sniping on like a sensitivity of like 13 plus, having that elongated thumbstick is going to allow you to be extremely accurate at a higher sensitivity. So that is really cool. Now the controller itself is going to be customizable with the Xbox One app that you will be able to download when it is released, and you can also customize this controller through Windows 10. So this is extremely exciting. Like I said, this is kind of like in competition with a scuff controller or whatever kind of variations or different styles of controllers you can get out there that are customizable. It also does have a soft touch finish, and the kind of the grips on the side of the controller, they do look rubberized from this picture here, so it's going to have a very grippy feel. It's going to be a lot different than a normal Xbox One controller, and like I said, it's just 100% customizable, which is really exciting because we really haven't seen anything like this. And I think that this is also going to kind of open the eyes for PlayStation to do something similar to kind of compete against them, which is really cool because everybody likes customization. But yeah, this controller will come in at $150. It's coming out in October, so it's a little steep on price. But like I said, if you put in consideration of a scuff controller, which usually ends up being about $200, and it's not quite as customizable as this Xbox One Elite controller, it is definitely in the territory to compete against them. So that's gonna be pretty much it for this video, guys. Again, this is the Xbox One Elite controller. It's coming out this fall. I will be getting one. I will be doing an unboxing and a review for you guys here on the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely throw me a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, don't forget to click that subscribe button. This has been Jeremy, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.